What's up guys, it's Trevor with Embers Living. We're in the gas fireplace section of our showroom. I'm really excited today. I thought we should get the camera out and do a pretty cool video. So gas fireplaces, I've been selling them about 12 years or so. Outside of a few changes, which I'll talk about in a minute, they've pretty much been the same. They've looked more realistic, so forth, but not really a lot new from a technology development standpoint. Today, we got something different for you. Look at these two fireplaces right here. The gas burner is actually coming out of the logs. What? Are you kidding me? If you're like me, like a fireplace nut, you probably are, because everybody is. No, you're probably not. This is a big deal. Let's talk about it. All right, don't forget, real quick, hit all the like buttons, like this video, subscribe to our channel, it helps us out a ton. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our showroom today, check the stuff out for yourself. Okay. It's probably just that I've stared at one too many gas fireplaces in my time, more than I ever care to count. But the point is all gas fireplaces, since I've been selling them, are pretty much the same. Like I said, heat output changes, decorative logs change, fronts change, all that stuff. They've gotten more realistic, but essentially it's the same. This is the Napoleon Elevation, one of our best sellers, and I think it looks pretty good. But essentially what we have is a stainless steel burner in there with logs placed around it, and then the fire comes up out of that burner, and the logs are strategically placed so that fire kind of, spinnies its way through the logs. I think it looks good. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Looks great, and it's personal preference. But essentially, let me show you this new technology here. We'll look at it a little closer. Okay, so this is sort of part of the new technology here. Now this is a Faber Matrix series. I believe it is made by Dimplex, one of their new gas fireplaces. But this comes as single-sided, you can do open corner, a bunch of different sizes. But what they're trying to accomplish is more of like a campfire. What do I mean by that? I mean sort of the fire coming up and around and out of the logs. Now here's how they do it, is their stainless steel burners are actually elevated up like this, and the bottom of that log is kind of hollowed out, and then the log sits over the top of it, and then the flame sort of wraps around. So they have a burner on the bottom, and then they have sort of these elevated burners. This does a couple things. One, it gets the flame up off the floor of the firebox and helps fill the space up appropriately. And it does look like a campfire. Now, I'm not saying one's better than the other, like compared to the Napoleon we just showed you. It's just something different, which this industry has really needed for a long time. Sort of some new innovation in how the burners look. And it's cool because when you burn real logs like a real wood burning fire, that's exactly what happens. Is not all the time, but sometimes the sides of the logs are on fire and it burns. And I think it does give it sort of a realistic look. And you can see they have the ember beds, ember LED lights on the bottom, which give it a nice touch too. So that's what these guys are doing. Ortal, which is over here, which I'm the most excited about to show you, takes it even a step further. Let me show you here. I got this we got this when we did the showroom, so we can get in here and set up all the fireplaces. Turns out I use it the most for my videos, but who would have thought? This is the Ortal. What do you notice that's different about it? Whew, feels good.
I noticed there's a lot of flames coming from everywhere, I guess.
They're coming from all over the place. Exactly. So again, if you get in here close, Chris, you'll see a stainless steel strip all along the bottom burner, and we got the flame coming up out of that. So we have some flame coming up out of the bottom. But these guys, unlike these guys, you can see we're really getting some good elevations in here. The burner is actually integrated into the log. What? Are you kidding me? Here's what they do. So see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but see that little stainless steel tube going into the log? There's stainless steel tube burners built into the logs, and it connects to the bottom burner. And then see those little slits in the logs? I don't know if the camera can really see, but there's basically like a little slit in that ceramic log. And then it's got sort of the embers attached to it. And then the flame actually comes out of the log itself. Now this does a couple cool things. One, it really gets those elevations tall and it really fills up the box. And I think it looks awesome. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I think it's like a home run. Maybe like I said, I just stare at so many fireplaces. Just looking at something different is really exciting. But I think it looks really cool. Now check this out. So we have top lighting. So now I have the top night light down. So we can dim our top night light in the Wilderness series. Or we can turn it off all the way. And then also on the bottom, there's orange LED lights coming up through those rocks. Now what's cool is we can temper that as much as we want. If you love the bright LED lights that look like burning embers coming up out of the bottom, we could get rid of some of these black coals and you guys could do something more like this here. So see in this guy, we got like crushed fiberglass. You could do like translucent fiberglass with the orange lights coming through for a more dramatic effect. That's just personal preference and you can dial that in at home how you want. But I wanted to get your guys' feedback on what you guys think of this. Put in the comment section if you think this is cool or not. I think it's cool. I think it's something different. You can do different log sets with it. This is the driftwood, so it's a little more like, exactly like it sounds, more driftwoody. And you can do different panels. So we have the red herringbone. You can do like a black reflective. Now what's really cool and what I'm really excited about is they're incorporating this wilderness burner, is what they call it, into their linears. So like these big long linear fireplaces that we have here, again, they're just like the traditionals. You basically have a tube in the middle with fire coming out and then the logs are placed around it. The fact that we can integrate these burners and get them up elevated, like a unit like this with a taller glass and really fill up that firebox, because it's really common now where people want like a super modern long linear firebox, but they want that hybrid style, but they want a traditional burner. And the problem is most people, even though the logs look good, it's just kind of logs sitting in there and they don't think it looks traditional enough. I promise you that'll solve the problem. Chris showed them some overlays of what it looks like in the linears. It's pretty stinking cool. So I'm excited to see where they go with this technology. If you want just a standard traditional box, this is the 36 inch. It also comes in a 42 inch. But I love it. I think it's awesome. I'd put it in my own house. You can definitely do a lot with it. And I think the possibilities are endless. And I'm really excited to see what they keep coming out with. In the meantime, this is the traditional series. And you can get it in the linear series as well. Again, by Ortal. I think they've really sort of knocked it out of the park with this sort of development. That's just me though. And again, it's not that one's better than the other. It's just sort of a personal taste. Again, let me know what you think. Don't forget, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our showroom today. Check out these products for yourself. Stay tuned for more videos.